Alright, we're in Middle China. Almost to the shop. Surprised nobody's tried to take me out. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Okay, we gotta take this bridge over. I was wondering. That looks better. Yeah, this ghosting on this bike is killing my eyeballs. Maybe I should look where I'm going instead of look at the ghosting. And here we are. Look at that perfect park we got again. Ooh. I'll take this. Got it. $25 meters away. Alright, so she's in that little shop down there. So let's get on down and talk to her. Looks like we cleared this place out.
Hey. Come back, please. I'm ready. You ready?
No. Here to talk to somebody.
Will you sit? Please? Thank you for coming.
Unusual place to... why are we meeting here instead of your apartment? That's a good question.
Why are we meeting here and not at your pad?
Because I have something to confess. In private. Not in front of Jeff.
Okay, confess away.
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Something happened since we last met.
Wasn't that long ago since we last met? Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently.
Oh, what happened? Tell me.
It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
Okay, no rush.
Relax, no need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me. Becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
Alright, notice any changes in yourself.
Notice any changes in yourself.
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
That must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
So you knew what I was going to find.
So the whole time, you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but there changing us. That concealed room in our apartment.
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
Alright, have to talk to Jeff. What do you keep looking over there for? Oh, that man's swatting flies.
Mention any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
Is that it? Or is there anything else?
You haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
Why didn't you tell Jefferson? Because he wouldn't remember, that's why.
I find it strange you took this to security instead of your husband.
I thought I was going insane. I wanted to see what was on the feeds first. There was nothing there, of course, so what was I supposed to tell Jeff? And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
Oh yeah. You cut a deal, didn't you?
They threatened you, try to blackmail you.
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
Alright, let's see. Could be you're just saying what you've been programmed to say. You were lying the whole time. You think Jeff
And
picked
any
a
for your
fight
thoughts?
that he can't win? We're gonna keep it alive. Let's go with this one. Could be you're just saying what the program
What
said.
if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him to be safe, and happy.
But that's what they want you to know.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
Alright, so you were lying the whole time, huh?
You knew who sent the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know what to do.
You wanted everything just to go on and flow on because it was convenient.
Convenient?
You got the perfect life. Prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
Alright, you think Jeff pick a fight he can't win, huh?
You think if I tell him everything that he'll go and pick a fight he can't win?
I don't just think, I know. One thing hasn't changed. Jeff's still a fighter.
And he'll go down swinging. Mm-hmm. So how do we play this?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
What if I'm just not on board?
And if I'm not on board?
You have a choice. Just remember, any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
Really prepared to fire SSI?
You're truly prepared to fire SSI after the threats. It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
Goodbye, V.
Interesting.
Whole
Just swore.
thing's fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
No, their case and ours entirely different.
No, this is different. You saw it yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds, individual thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Paralyzed make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
So what would you have done?
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the paralysis' lives.
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
Yes, it is.
I'm ready.
Ooh. Is there another shop right here? Seems like there is another shop. Right here. What you got for me? Ooh. Is this a new place?
You got a lot of iron here.
I have a bad experience some years ago. I want insurance.
Now I'm curious.
One of my clients, he lose his mind right here in this chair. He howl like an animal, expose his blades. He charge me. Then I have no gun, only a scalpel. I try to defend myself, but I lose one eye, 4 fingers, and a kidney. Still, I survive it, as you see. I promise to myself every day I will not be unprepared again.
Okay. This client who attacked you, Cyber Psycho?
This patient of yours, cyber psycho, you think?
I do not know. For me, cyberpsychosis is an empty word.
Hey V,
A label
haven't
we
heard
give
of
to
any
people who are
cyber-psycho
bad,
attacks lately.
evil,
I think it's time we
from
put an end to
cyberware
our
or
little
not.
arrangement. Drop on by sometime. We'll catch up in person.
Wow. What an odd time to call. I didn't even accept the call and she just rang on in. I don't like that. Devs, you better fix that. Alright, so let's see what she's got for sale.
I'm gonna upgrade my chrome.
Okay, you sit, be comfy, and we will start.
First of all, see what she's got for trade. Crafting spec, battery low capacity. We'll take it. Sensory amplifier. Hamming 8 row. Increase mantis plate attack speed by 45. Ooh, that's a nice one. Let's take it. Don't care about that. Damage chemical. Let's go back to cyberware. And let's start with frontal cortex. Anything good? Increase crit chance by 25%. Ooh. Taking it. I think we're almost out of money. 8,000, yeah. So crit chances went up. Nothing really good here. Immune system, nothing. 20 reflexes, 18 reflexes. Ain't got none of that. Owned all them. Oh, that's good. No oranges. I'm just basically looking for oranges. Ooh. And legs. So we gotta say crit chance upgrade. Nice. And it took all my money. Now, where's my... Ooh. There we go. That's my bike. So let's go meet with Jefferson.
Hey, ten cuidado.
Excuse me, coming through. And we are going to tell him. You better believe it. Because it's not a hard choice for me. We don't want no puppet master as a mayor. Because we don't know who pulling them strings. And unfortunately, it looks like that's all we're going to get. Y'all see me using blinkers? No, you didn't see me use no blinkers. I don't use no blinkers. It's not in Cyberpunk, at least. Look at this truck. Look at that truck. He was all up in the rail. Ooh. You drive like I do.
What do you think you're doing?
What I think I'm doing? I think I'm trying not to crush y'all and leave my bike.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell them. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Whoa. He blacked me out.
Fuck.
New item received. Oh. Man, they better get out my head like that. Let me go ahead and reload and get ready.
Hello, V.
Hi there.
Need to talk. Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional. Elizabeth? What did she tell you exactly? Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
It's not Holt. You've been brainwashed.
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
You're a virtuous process. Doesn't that make you want to? They're in your heads. Pierce your brains.
Is everything
In
all
your
right?
heads, Jefferson. Yours and Elizabeth's.
This some kind of chuckle-worthy metaphor?
Strange dreams, partial recall, jumbled memories. It's not just stress and long hours.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I don't think I like where this is heading.
Wake up. Your brain's a mess. Messier than the discount section of a BD smut hut.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
SSI's on the take for some unknown group that's out to control your lives.
Yep, and they're doing it. Alright, know anything about the concealed room in your apartment?
You know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife. They're watching your every move.
Someone's conditioning you. They want you as their mate. Uh-oh, yeah.
Somebody's programming you and your wife.
Sounds like something out of the movies.
Saw your brain scans. They're tweaking your neural connections. This ain't no movie, Jeff. Been at it for a while, you and Liz. Editing your memories, your tastes, your views and beliefs even.
How could I not have known about this?
Your memories. Can't even trust those anymore.
Don't walk away. We're not done.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
No idea how you're going to do. No idea how you're going to go about doing that.
No idea how we go about doing that.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this. Pull the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
I'll try facing up to them too. Could show themselves eventually if you're patient. What do I pick? There you go. Yeah, I'd try facing up to him too.
Worst thing anyone can do to a person is strip them of their sense of self. I'd fight back too.
They've made me a winner. And they're gonna regret that. For now, I'll let them think they're pulling the strings.
Good luck.
But they are.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
Elizabeth knows everything.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point.
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
She was protecting you, buddy.
She feared for your life, your daughter's life. Who could blame her?
Nah. Well, she's never kept anything from me. And she doesn't scare easily, believe me.
Got an anonymous hollow telling her to keep her mouth shut. So she did what the perfect candidate's wife would do. Protected her family.
I won't let them get away with this.
Is there anything else I can do, buddy?
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
And what do you plan to do there?
So what now? Still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window, an opportunity, then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. And same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
And good night.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
Job complete. Dream on. Oh, yeah. Only thing left to do now is check our shards because we picked up a bunch. Articles. But yeah, that's it for this episode. We're just going to do the lore. So thanks for joining me. My name's Tick. Stick around if you want to hear some reading. All right. Librum Arboretum. Potaceous Bantity. Dontiny. Sloppy Sympodic Source. Romantic Rock. Pretender at worst. Culture at best. Okay, sure. Hefty riffs. Check unique vocal cow. Check essence of the 60s. Check, but all of it gets drowned out in a flood of clenched dark tones. That's too much for even Nicarash gin fans to swallow. There's no punch, no curb stomp or edge. Honestly, by the standards of the gene, it's effing lullaby. I love to put this review to bed or in an unmarked gray, but I haven't even taught the lyrics. They made me roll my eyes so violently I sprained an optic nerve. Now, nowhere was it worse than in the titular track Lyrium Arboretum, the band's anthem about the violations of human free will, with the enigmatic evil depriving us of what matters most in life. Yep, you guessed it. Corpse. I yawned so loud I put the singer's growl to shame. The latest album from Tainted Overlord is nothing short of a chromatic rock mix you burned a decade ago. Erased from memory, then found wedged under your couch next to a dusty Carlson's burger. Diehards of the brand will find something to scratch that itch, but anyone else looking for a fresh sound is better off blowing concussion grenades in a cookware outlet. All right, American, a prophecy. The terror answered, I am Orc, weathered round the cursed tree. Times are ended, shadows pass. The morning begins to break. The fiery joy, the Urizen perverted to 10 commands. What night he led that starry host through the wide wilderness. That stony law I stomp to dust and scatter religion abroad to the four winds as a torn book, and none shall gather the leaves. But they shall not rot on desert sands and consume in bottomless deeps, to make the desert blossom and the deeps shrink to their foundations, and to renew the fiery joy and burst the stony roof. That pole religious lechery, seeking virginity, may find it in a harlot and in coarse clad honesty. The undefiled, though ravished in her cradle, night and morn, for everything that lives is holy. Life delights in life, because a soul of sweet delight can never be defiled. Fires enwrap the earthly globe, yet man is not consumed. Amidst the lustful fires he walks, his feet come like brass, his knees and thighs like silver, and his breasts and head like gold. No clue what all that was talking about. It was a prophecy, though. Need your boys help like last time. We need unrestricted movement, but there's some excess baggage slowing us down. Can you take care of it? Double the gang's rate, and we'll talk. Fine. Sending you coordinates. Take the baggage, blow it to smithereens, and make it disappear. We don't want this coming back to us. Understood? When I end something, it stays that way. Technology. Rewiring synaptic pathways. Oh, man. That's what we was working on right there. Chapter 1, The Future of Neurotechnology. 21st century herald a worldwide revolution in neurotechnology. We as a society can no longer imagine existence without technology, heightened senses, enhanced memory capability, and pain modulators. By linking our neural systems with computer chips, we are capable of learning complex skill sets in seconds, then subsequently forgetting them again the instant they are removed. Today, after nearly 80 years of increasingly incorporated these technologies in our daily lives, we must now ask ourselves, what comes next? In recent years, the academic community has reignited discussions on possible new methods to influence brain plasticity. It is possible to create permanent neural pathways using coprocessors. Can we expect a breakthrough regarding dopaminic data manipulation in our lifetimes? If so, what will be the consequences? The probable emergence of commercially viable artificial neurotransmitters would undoubtedly reshape the health science field, yet simultaneously introduce a potentially destructive tool to most governments and corporations. The field of plasticity manipulation remains in its infancy, but most experts agree we should prepare for a future in which such neurological rewiring will become as commonplace as the cybernetic implants used so perversely today. Studies should begin exploring how science can adapt our bodies to optimize the effects of this technology while minimizing its Abuse and potential unwanted side effects. What we got? What's next? That is it. Awesome. And now, our official exit stage left. Until next time, y'all take care.